Hey everyone, welcome back to the next video. So in this video, I'm going to about the footer, the header, and the actual different pages that you're going to have, the main pages. So starting off at the top is considered the header. So you can see as these dotted lines come across the page, everything above the dotted lines is considered a header. As you can see, it becomes an orange and it says header all the way at the top when you're in the header. And when you go scroll down all the way to the bottom, you can see that this part right here and everything below is considered the footer. So basically what the header and the footer is a place where you can add different things. For example, your different pages, or you can put a subscribe for updates, or you can put your address, and it's going to be seen on every single page that anyone goes to. So whether they go to the home page, whether they go to the contact us page, they're always going to see these parts of your website. This is great for putting your logo there. It's great for putting the toolbar or the menu there because people need a way to navigate through each page, so it's easy for them to do that once they have everything that's on every single page that's consistent. As well as at the bottom, you can have the email subscribers if you want to do that, or your opening hours, your social media, and things like that, and they can easily access everything from every page that they go to. And that's the best part. That's just the basics about it. You don't really need to know much more about that. If you don't want those there, you can actually remove it. When you're adding a new page, you can add the page without any footer or header, and you don't have to have that on there if you don't want to. I recommend that you do, but if it's for your website, if you don't need it for your website, then go ahead and just remove it. So the next part is managing your pages and the main pages that you're going to have on the website. So we're going to start off, I'm going to be building out a website with you guys, but the website that I'm going to be building is for myself as well. So I haven't created the website that I want for this educational blog that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is actually build it out with you guys, and you're going to see the process of which I go through to be able to build out my website. I'm going to go the menu bar up here. So the way you get to this is just click, once you're in the editor, make sure you're in the editor, and you can see that you can save, preview, publish, all of this at the top. You can go ahead and hover over the menu bar and then click it one time. When you click it one time, it's going to pop up different, or even at the top, wherever it pops up, and then you can go ahead and manage it. So I'm going to go and manage menu, and here you can see on the left you have all of the pages that are in the website, every single page, whether it's invisible or not, whether it's a sub page or not, it's all going to be on this pages bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and see which things I need and which things I don't. For example, the about, I'm definitely going to need, so I'm going to keep that page. Our teachers, I'm probably not going to. I'm going to go check it out, but things that I don't need, I'm going to go ahead and click this three-dotted button, and it opens up even more things for you to look at, including the page info. If you go into the page info, this is basically where you can put the name of the page. You can hide the menu. Hide the page from the menu so it won't be seen all the way at the top. If you want to do that, you can actually set it as the home page if you want, and different things like that, as well as you can set the layouts. Like I said before, if you don't want the header or the footer, you can actually click this, and you can see it automatically takes it out from that page. I actually want it, so I'm going to leave that there. Also, you can put different permissions for the website, for the page. If this page is more private, or you don't want everyone to see it, you can actually put a password on it. It's so easy to do too. So every time that someone clicks on that particular page, it's going to pop up that you need to put in a password, and if you don't put it in, or you don't know the password, you're not going to be able to see that exact page. And this is best when you have, maybe you're working with multiple people, and you want for example, your teachers to see certain things, but you don't want the students to see anything. So this is best for that type of scenario or anything like that, as well as you have a members area as well, where if people sign up through your website, which you'll be able to do, I'll show you that later, then only those members will be able to see that page as well. So that's pretty awesome. You can even change the different languages here. It has so much you can do. I'm going to go ahead and show you also how you can change the SEO of your page. If you're not familiar with SEO, it stands for Search Engine Optimization. And what that means is basically this is where you put your keywords, you put the title of your website, you put the title of your website, or you put the title of the page that you're on. You also can put the description of each page down here, and also you can put in your keywords. So if this page is about teachers, maybe your keyword might be teachers. It's a little broad, but if you know SEO, you'll understand that you can put those here. Then as you scroll down, you can actually hide this page from search results as well. So they are giving you so much in just one thing, so easy to use. Once you click this, now it's not going to pop up in the search engine results. Maybe you can use this if it's more of a private thing, like I said before, for only teachers. Then you can add that, and then they won't be able to see that within Google or Yahoo or whichever search engine they're looking through. As well as you can change the page URL down here. So if you don't want it to be our teachers, you can change it to something that's more relevant. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to add maybe a business, let's say business tools page instead of our teachers page. So as I do that, it's only going to change the URL for that. So now what you're going to have to do to change the actual name of that page is to double click it and then change it here as well. Business tools. So as I press done, as you look up here in the menu bar, it automatically switches to that new page title. And everything that you do is going to start changing as you do it as well. So you can see it right as you do it, which is pretty amazing. You can also move the different tabs around. So maybe you want business tools near the home page, you can do that as well. You can also put maybe if you want the about us to be the first thing, you can also do that. Different things like that. So it's very, very simple to use. Another thing is, when I'm doing this, when I'm building out my website, the main thing I want to do is start off with the pages that I can definitely do today. So if I need 20 pages from our website, but I can only build out 5 to launch today, all I'm going to focus on is adding 5 pages for today, publishing that, and then leaving the other ones for a later time to build out. So you're not waiting too long to have something published onto the web and for people to start looking at right away. So the things that I need is I also need a contact us page. So I'm going to go ahead and change this around to contact us. I'm also going to need to change the page info. Let's go ahead and change the page info down here. So as you can see, once you've changed this side, they're actually going to change the URL for you as well. If you still don't like the URL that they offer, then you can still change it. So if you want the name of the page to be contact us, but you want the URL to be a keyword that's related to contact us, like contact us in New York, for example, not saying that you would have to do that for this particular page, but if you needed more of a keyword within your URL, you're able to do that as well. And once you do that, then you can actually click done, and as you can see, it should have switched it. As you go back, I guess it didn't let me switch it, so contact us in the USA. Let me see if I can do and press done. So it should have saved it. Let me go check to make sure. Yep, there you go. So see, now if that's more of a keyword phrase, then you can actually do that for that as well. But I'm not going to go into SEO or search engine optimization. You can definitely look at other videos related to that and understand it. But basically what I'm going to be doing is just naming all the pages that I need. And once I named all those pages, I can either make them hidden if they're not done and I still want to publish my website, or I can build them all out and then publish it at the top right here. If anything's a little confusing to you, just understand that once you play around with it a bit, you're going to understand what I'm talking about in more detail. So I would definitely encourage, if you're looking at this course, to have your website open as well and going along with me as I go, so then you can go ahead and, if I don't go through all the single tools that they have, you can actually go ahead and click it and then see what it does. So you see also here, you can duplicate certain pages, you can hide them, you can add it as a sub page, you can actually delete the entire page. I wouldn't recommend deleting anything too quickly unless it's definitely not needed, because then you can't really recover it. Unless you go in and click undo, or you go in, there's another way where you can go and restore the actual last time you edited a website and then bring your website back. So it's pretty cool, you can do that, but I wouldn't recommend you go through all that trouble. Just if you are debating whether or not you need that page on the website, just hide it for now. And then, as you can see, I hid the contact us page, and if I go to the actual menu bar, you won't see that there. So no one's going to see that page if you don't want them to see it. What else? So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to need about, I guess, 4 pages for now. That's pretty much all I'm willing to build out for the first product of my website. And I'm going to go ahead and make this visible again. So press show. And there you go. These are the ones that I need so far. I'm also going to need another page, which I'm going to create. I can create a regular page, or I can create a linked page. A linked page is basically if you have a link to a different part of the website, or you have a link to a totally different website, you can actually create a whole website button for that, and then it's going to be all the way at the top here, or if it's a sub page lower, once you hover over something, it's going to be below that, and once they click it, it's going to go straight to that URL. That's also a great thing to use. Also, so I'm going to create a page. I need a sub page for my business tools. So in the business tools, I might have something called recommended books, or I might want to do, now I'm going to duplicate this, and then I'm going to add also maybe a recommended, or I'm just going to put courses, right? And then now what I'm going to do is, I don't want all of these things on one menu bar. I don't want this all flooding up here. So instead of doing that, I'm going to create and move this up under the business tools and slightly to the right, which makes it a sub page. So now I'm going to do that as well with the courses and slightly to the right. As you can see, now you created sub pages to business tools. So now not everything is a main page, but now you can have actual sub pages that are easier to add, and it organizes things a lot better. And then you can go ahead and go click preview to see how it actually look. So you can see as I go through the sides, as I go through the different pages, it's going to go ahead and do that. And you can see down here, I actually have courses or recommended books, and then people can go ahead and click on those pages. They're empty right now, so you can't see anything, but it'll be easy for them to be able to go through those websites or through those pages. So then you go back to editor, and then yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know in terms of managing the pages. It's pretty easy. As you can see, if there's any questions you have, feel free to ask me on the side, and I can definitely answer those for you or help you do anything that hasn't been taught in the lesson if you have questions about that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and start creating your main pages, and then after you've listed out all those main pages, start going from page to page, and we're going to go and edit every single one of them. I'm going to be showing you how to do that and the different tips and tricks you can do to make it a lot easier for you to do that. So I'll talk to you guys in the next lesson.